Hi. How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm hanging in there. Oh my God, it's nice to see you.
Woohoo!
How's everybody hanging? It is hot up in here, huh?
Hey, Amy. It is hot.
I'm in Pittsburgh. It's like 100 all day.
Hey. Gosh.
Hi.
Yeah, hot out there.
How hot is it over there in Oakland?
It was 96 when I drove home from Hayward today. So.
Oosh.
Yeah.
Good grief.
It's 90-ish probably now.
Hi, Sabrina.
Hey, birds.
Woo. Yeah.
Kara,
What's that?
you look at my shirt?
I love jiu-jitsu and cats.
Dr. Lee gave me that shirt.
Who gave you that?
Christine Lee.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
It's just true.
Judy?
Is that Judy?
Okay. Judy!
Judy! Everyone's here.
Yo, girl! Wait, okay. Judy! How are you?
And Zeus.
Always do.
Oh my God. How are you doing, Judy? I haven't seen you in ages.
No, doing well. Just missing seeing people in real life.
Yeah. I'm like, I became a mother over this coronavirus situation.
Sure did.
Oh my God.
Keeping those kids entertained and exercised.
Dude, I don't know about you, but they follow me everywhere.
This guy follows me everywhere. Fabiana just watches TV and then asks me for food and does like workouts with me. That's it.
Oh, really? Yeah, mine is like there's two of them. So if I'm serving one, the other one's like waiting, you know? So, so how are people hanging? Everybody's doing okay? Yeah? All right. Let me get ready. So I am going to do some chair exercises. So if you have one nearby, or just have them nearby, and we will start soon. Let's see. Okay. I'm like, I don't know how hard I should go because it's kind of hot, but let's have the chair out on the side. But before we start, let's warm up our joints, right? So everybody stand up. Let's lift our right leg and do a circular motion with your ankles and your wrists. One direction. Okay, good. Let's switch direction. Good. Let's go to the other side. Okay, good job. Let's switch. Okay, let's put that left leg down. And now we're gonna go and have your leg the width of your shoulder, bend at the knee, rest your hand on top of your knees, but you're gonna buckle your knees in, but you don't touch them, right? Buckle your knees in, and then forward, out, and back. So let's chain them together. Oh my God, can you guys hear the girls crying outside? Okay, let's switch. direction. Okay, come back and let's go and squat as slow as you can and come up. Couple more. 1, 2, let's go to our hips. In this one, I like to widen my stance just a little bit more, and we're gonna rotate our hips in one direction. And switch. Good, let's go to our shoulders, rotate our shoulders one direction. And switch direction. Okay, fingertips at your shoulders here, and you're gonna use your elbows as your guide, but you're gonna rotate, reaching your elbows all the way up, down, and around. So in one direction. And switch. Okay, let's switch to our elbows. One direction. And switch. Okay, your wrists, right? Clasping your wrists, and you're gonna put your forearms together, right? Keep them together as you rotate your wrists up and down in one direction. A little bit faster, and go ahead and switch to the other side. Faster. Okay, now let's go to our neck. So we're gonna rotate our neck in one direction. And switch. Okay, come back in the middle. We're gonna squat really wide, and we're gonna lower our hips down. We're gonna put our forearms on our thigh here. I'm gonna take my right hand inside of my knee. So my right hand's pushing out, my right knee's pushing in, and I'm gonna squat and try to lower my hips down to the floor. My right arm is pushing, continuously pushing out, and the knee pushing back in. And breathe. Each breath, go a little bit deeper. Come back up. Place your elbow to the thigh and switch it. Your hand, your left hand will be on your inside of your left knee. Squat down, pushing your left hand out, your left knee pushing in. Squatting down low. You can even move your hips around, right? Play with that position. Boom. Come back, switch to your right again. Go a little bit lower this time. And again, you can move around. Good, switch to your left last time. Come back up. Now I want to keep our stance wide from here. And we've been doing this drill, right? So this, just a recap for those that have done this before, and then those that have never done this before. So I'm with no hands as much as possible, but I'm gonna lunge. Look, I'm gonna lunge to one side, and look, the first lunge, the foot comes off the ground, right? And then I'm gonna come back up, And then I'm gonna, as I come up, I'm gonna pivot that foot to 45 inward, and then this leg, I'm gonna pivot to the side. So now I'm in a side lunge. And the same side arm as the extended leg goes up. As I dip my knee, this knee down onto the ground, and I come back up, and then I realign to the center again. And then I lunge. The second lunge, I keep my foot onto the ground, right? And then I'm gonna go shift to the other side. So lunge, foot up, and then dip, and then lunge, foot down. And then I'm gonna switch, okay? So let's do that together. Let's do 5 per side, right? So let's go to our right. So lunge, foot up, turn, dip your knee, come back, lunge, foot down. Now we're gonna switch to the other side. So lunge, foot up, turn, dip your knee, lunge, foot down, go back, up, foot up, knee, foot down, foot up, knee, foot down. One last time each side. Foot up, knee, foot down. One last one. Foot up, knee, foot down. Let's stay down here, right? And from here, I'm gonna go ahead and put my hand on the ground and then follow with my post knee. I'm gonna bring my knee to the ground here, right? And I'm gonna keep walking my hands out, and I'm gonna press my hips forward. So I'm gonna come forward and press my hip down, right? If this is all you could do, great. But if you are flexible, you can go ahead and extend this leg outward to the side. So you can come forward, press your hip, and then this leg can stretch out to the side, right? If you're super flexible. Take a deep breath here. One more. Walk your hands back. Lift that knee up. Let's go ahead and go to the other side. So now we're gonna lunge to the other side. Hand on the ground, knee on the ground. Walk your hands forward and bringing your hips right forward. Or you can do a combination of your hips forward and extending that side leg to the side. And come down, breathe. Come back up, right? We're gonna come back in the lunge, and then we're gonna switch to the other side again. We're gonna switch to the other side. And now we're gonna sit on our butt. I'm gonna adjust the screen so you can see. So I'm gonna go ahead and boom, sit on my butt here, right? But I'm a little cramped here, so I'm gonna walk my post leg out a little bit to give myself a little bit of room. Also, tucking my belly in, right? Gives me some room too. So you want to tuck in your belly, straighten your spine all the way up to your crown. And now I'm going to turn towards my extended leg and my hands on each side of my leg. And I'm going to use my chest to lead me, but I'm going to take a deep breath, and I'm going to melt along that extended leg using my chest to lead me. So take a deep breath and go ahead and come down. If you haven't yet, flex the toes on that extended leg while you're doing this to protect your knee. Take another deep breath and go a little bit lower. Another one. Good. So walk your hands up, right? And now I'm going to go ahead and fold my extended leg into kind of a V shape here. And then I'm going to collapse this knee here, right? And I'm going to airplane my arms out, right? And from here, I'm going to go ahead and, again, check my belly. I'm going to tuck my belly in, right? My spine is tall. And from here, I'm going to go ahead and switch my base side to side. Switch back and forth. And let's come in the middle here, right? And in the middle here, let's do this stretch that I really love. So I'm gonna have my legs wide, my knees falling to the side, and I'm gonna have my hands in the middle. And again, I'm gonna double check again. I'm gonna have my belly tucked in. I'm gonna straighten my spine all the way to my crown, right? I'm gonna take a deep breath, and I'm gonna fold at the hips to come down, but instead of just coming straight down, I'm gonna shift my my hips side to side as I come down. So shift side to side, and my hands walk forward as I do this. Right, go as far as you can here. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, go a little bit farther down. One more. Side to side, go down a little bit further. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, slowly side to side. Come back up. Good. So now I'm going to post the, I had my right leg extended. Now I'm going to post my right leg, and I'm going to extend my left leg, right? If you feel a little cramp here, you can walk your post leg out to the side a little bit. And so I'm here, tuck belly in, straight back. My hands are on each side of my leg here. I'm going to flex my toes before I go into the move. But I'm going to take a deep breath, right? And I'm going to melt my body using my chest to lead me as I go down. Go as far as you can. Take a deep breath. One more time. Good. Go ahead and bring yourself back up. I'm gonna go ahead and fold my leg here, and I'm in kind of a butterfly guard here, right? And from here, I'm gonna do a little bit more hip mobility drill here. So I'm gonna, whatever hand that I'm post on the ground, my legs will follow. So one leg will definitely collapse and hit the mat, and then I'm gonna switch, right? And it comes up, your hand will come up forward in front of your face. So let's start in the middle, and we're gonna do 5 per side, 10 total. I'm gonna go to my left first, so my left, and then right. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? I should be on my right side. And now I'm gonna take my left leg, and I'm gonna bring it to the back. So now I'm kind of got the S shape here, right? And from here, before we start, let's start with this version. There's different versions that you could do to switch your hips around. Let's do this version. I've been doing it for the past month. So the leading leg here, right? I'm gonna have the same arm posting onto the ground next to my hips. So I'm gonna lean sort of like towards the leading knee, and I'm gonna put some weight on that leg and this arm so that the back leg is light. And I'm gonna bring that back leg. So I'm gonna do it really slowly, right? I'm gonna bring that leg up, and then look, I'm gonna switch where my hips are both on the ground and both legs are up. So your aim is to have your legs up as high as possible. That means it's asking you to engage your hips, right? And then I'm gonna switch, my hand was on the ground, I'm gonna switch it to the other side, and then I come here, right? So with fast, with like a full speed, this is what it looks like. I'm gonna go boom to the other side, right? So let's do that together. So I'm on this side. So let's do 5 per side, 10 total. So let's go, lean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, right? So from here, we're gonna kick this leg up and come up, right? So look, the back leg comes up, it's gonna post, and then I'm gonna come to my knee here, right? I'm gonna kind of press my hips up, my leading knee is kind of coming towards the ground, and then I'm gonna come back down, right? I'm gonna bring that leg back down, and then I'm gonna switch using the last technique that we did. and then I'm gonna step up, lean forward, I come back, and then I switch, right? So let's start where in the position where we ended up. So let's do that. Let's sort of step up, come up, right? Bringing the knee forward, sitting back down. We're gonna switch and then come back up and then switch. Back up. We're gonna do 5 per side, right? And then switch. Is that 3 on that side? 3 on that side. 4 that side. 4, 5, 5. Good job. Hands on the ground, right? And I'm gonna unwind. So to unwind and go to my belly, I'm gonna straighten my back leg, boom, follow with my front leg, right? And I'm gonna come to my belly here. So bring your hands close to your chest, kickstand your toes, push up and sit back. All right, we're gonna come into a table, come up into a table position here, right? So things to think about is you don't want your arms to be far from your body. You want your arms to line right below you. So your wrist, your elbow, and your shoulders are lined up, right? And you're kickstanding your toes. So when I say go, you're gonna push off and bring your knees off the ground, like 2 inches above the floor. And then I'm gonna call out right arm, right knee, left knee. And when I do that, you're gonna lift your limbs up, whatever limbs I call out, we're gonna lift that up and hold, right? So let's get in the position, right? Check, right? Your wrist, your elbow, your shoulders, your belly tucked in, right? And your toes are active. And let's go ahead and come off the ground 2 inches here, right? And go ahead and take a couple breaths here. Go ahead and lift your right hand up, right? And you will notice that your weight shifted quite a bit to the left. So we want to adjust while we're up here. So you want to square up your hips while you're doing that, right? And have your belly directly pointing down to the ground, and you're looking forward and you're holding. Go ahead and put your right hand down, adjust yourself, come back to center, right? And go ahead and get ready to lift your left hand up. Keep your body square, square your hips up, your wrist, your elbow lining. Control your breath. Tap your belly. Relax your shoulders. Go ahead and put your left hand down. Get center again. Breathe. Go ahead and lift your right leg up, just slightly off the ground. Go ahead and put that right leg down. Get centered again, belly tucked. Take a breath here. Let's go. Left leg. Go ahead and put your left leg down, your knees down, flatten your toes and sit back. All right, so from here, right, we're gonna come back again into a tabletop. And look, let me see if I could do it on this side. So I'm gonna come into a tabletop, right? I'm gonna lift, I'm gonna go to my left. So I'm gonna lift my left hand out of the way, and I'm gonna step my right leg, so opposite hand and foot movement, right? I'm gonna step my right leg through, and then that left hand comes back, and I'm in a reverse table here, right? And then I'm gonna come back from there to center, and then I'm gonna switch, right, to my right. Boom. Here, right? But in the middle, and then from there, the first round we're gonna do is, we're gonna do, there's 3 rounds, right? The first round is you're gonna do your left, and then go to your right, and then come back, and you're gonna kick your leg back, right? Wide leg back, and do a push-up. So the sequence is this. So you're gonna start out with your left side. So it's like 1, 2, and then, right? And then you're gonna keep, there's a timer. So you're gonna go boom. So the second round will be, you're gonna start with your right side first. So you're gonna go boom, right, left, and then push up, right? The last one, it doesn't matter what side, you could pick whatever side you want to start out with, but in between you're gonna do that push up. So if I go boom, my left, I'm gonna come back, push up, right, push up, okay? So, oh my God, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna be sweating a lot. Let me get my timer going. So, you know, have a good pace while you're doing this. Let's see. Okay, so the first one, it's real quick, right? So go ahead and get in your position. We're gonna start with our left first. Hold on, my timer, hold on. Hold up, that was a false alarm. Okay, go, left first, boom. You do the push-up, your legs are wide. Okay, breathe, get ready. Go, do your right first. Okay, breathe. So push up in between, let's go. Doesn't matter what side you start. Okay, go ahead and walk around. We're gonna do another round. Take a sip of water. It's super hot. All right, let's go. Second round. So left first and then right, and then whatever side you pick, the push-up in between. All right, get ready, go. Rest up. Right hand side. Let's go. Breathe, breathe. One last round. Push up in between. Let's go. Let's go. Almost there. Breathe, recover. All right. Walk around, breathe. Go ahead and grab your chair now. Right, if you have one. All right, let's start with, God. Okay, so turn your chair over. We're gonna start with this first, right? Where your legs are, the legs are facing you. Right, from here, you're gonna grab both of the legs that's up. From here, you're gonna grab the leg. I'm gonna start and go to my left first. So I don't even know how to like show this so you guys can see it. Okay, so I'm gonna step my leg in between the two legs here. So the leg, I'm gonna step in between with my right. I'm gonna step in between, right, and follow with my left leg to the side and look. And I'm gonna kick, right, that leg out. So I'm gonna go right, left, kick, right. So my head is down, my legs are up, right. And from here, I'm gonna bring my right leg through. But if I leave this hand here, I'm gonna cram myself. So my left hand has to come off, right. So again, I'm gonna go right, left, kick my right leg. I'm gonna lift my left hand And then I'm gonna bring that right leg to where the seat is, right? So again, let me go here. Boom. So right, left, kick the right. I'm gonna let go. Bring the right leg, right, next to the seat, and then follow with my left leg, and I'm gonna land in this position, right? So go right, left, kick my leg, opposite hand, left hand comes up, that leg comes down, follow, I end up with my left leg to the side, right? So again, I go boom, boom, hands up, and I come here, like knee on belly. So I come boom, boom, Toriando pass. So and I come up, up, boom, knee on belly, right? So you could do, if you're new at this, you could just do one side, right? And if you want to, you could do switch side to side, right? So give that a try. Let me give you, let's see, a timer. All right, go. Let me see how everybody's doing. Yeah. All right, good job. Another one is more simpler, but I'm gonna add, right? I'm gonna build on this move. We're just gonna do a 1 minute drill of this, and then I'm gonna add a conductor move to this, right? So again, 2 hands on the leg here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and, right? I'm gonna take the far side, I'm gonna bring it in, boom, and I step. So you can step out of the way, right, to create space, boom, and then this far side just comes to the side here, right? And I notice if you feel too cramped, right, boom, boom, and you feel too cramped here with leaving your arm here, you could switch your hand to this leg, right? So I'm gonna step out, boom, and I could go ahead and switch, right? This way, boom, I'm here, right? I could step, boom, and switch my hand if you feel too cramped, boom, boom, and then end up here. So give that a try. If you can, do both sides, right? Switch back and forth, give that a try. All right, go ahead and stop. All right, so this is building off that move, right? So look, I'm gonna have my hand, I'm gonna step out, I'm gonna come here in this move, right? So let's see. Okay, so I'm here. I ended up with that last move. I'm here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna replace this foot. I'm gonna come in and then this foot goes around to the other side, right? So I'm here, I'm gonna switch around and then I'm gonna switch again, boom. And I'm on knee and belly on the other side, right? So I don't know. Again, so I come here, boom, boom, I end up here. That was the last move. So I'm gonna switch, boom, boom, here. And then I'm gonna switch again to a knee on belly. And then I'm gonna come back. Does that make sense? So I'm here, boom. Now I'm gonna switch the leg. This leg's gonna go across. So at one point I'm straddling the chair. And then this leg is gonna replace where this leg is at. And then this leg goes out and I'm on knee on belly on the other side. Yeah? So let's give that a try. Go kind of slow, right? With this one until you kind of acclimate to the move. So let's go. So boom here, switch, knee on belly on the other side. Boom. Boom here, switch, knee on belly on the other side. You watch. Okay. Take it out. All right, let's have the chair up. Right, and from here, I'm gonna try to do, right, from here, standing up, I'm gonna try to do a double leg. So I'm gonna try as much as possible, right, without hurting our knee or anything, but step in between the leg as much as possible. So I'm in a stagger stance. I'm gonna step in, I'm gonna grab the chair either on the seat or on the side here. And then, right, the back leg posture is up, right? The back leg steps up, follow with the second leg, and I'm gonna go tilt. Boom, and I come back. So it looks like this, right? I'm here, I'm gonna step in, boom, boom. And I repeat each side. Yeah? Does everybody got that? So try to have your foot as close to the chair as much as possible, right? Without hurting your knee. So go ahead and get in your position. Does anybody have any questions? Got it so far? Okay. Go ahead. Hold on. So I'm gonna go. So try to do both sides, right? Go. Keep going. Pay attention to your posture, head up the whole time. All right. Walk it off. All right, with this one. I think this is, well, we'll do that one another time because that's kind of an advanced move. But sorry, bring your chair back down again. And from here, look, I'm gonna be on my knees. I like to have my toes active. And I'm gonna have one hand, right, on the ground between the two legs. And then I'm going in that direction. So one hand on the chair, right, from here. And we've all have done this before. If you've been in my class, we're gonna do the hop. So either you could use your palm on the mat or your fist on the mat, right? You could use your fist and you're gonna shift. And then that hand comes down on the ground, you're gonna grab the opposite leg and then you're gonna hop. So hop back. All right. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty rough. Okay. Get ready, let me get the timer ready here. Go. Almost there. Keep going. All right, breathe it out. Bring your chair up again. Ignore that bell. Great. So now we're gonna do a sit-up where, look, I am on one, let me see. So there's two legs, front legs. I'm only on one side, right? So let me just do it on this side. So I'm on here, on this side, here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a sit up and reach outside of the chair, outside. This is the inside of the chair. I'm gonna reach outside of the chair. So you start on your back. You're gonna come up, right? And look, opposite hands placed on the mat. And I'm gonna scoot my hip out and try to reach the far side of the chair. So I'm gonna do the other side. So I don't know if that would show better, but I'm gonna sit up. Look, I'm gonna sit up, right? I'm gonna post my hand, lift my butt up, and I'm gonna scoot to the side, and my hand goes under the chair, and I try, like I'm short, so I can't reach the far side, but it's the far side leg over here. I'm gonna reach, boom, and then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna sit down, come up, post my hand, scoot my hips to the side. I'm gonna try to reach, and then I come back, boom, right, boom. So we're gonna do two of that, right? We're gonna do one side to the left and then one side to the right. So let's get ready. Oh my God, right? Okay, go. So sit up, pose, scoot to the side, try to touch, come back, sit down. Okay, let's breathe for a few minutes here and wipe the sweat off our faces. Ooh, it's hot up in here. All right, get ready. And let's switch to the other side. Here you go. Almost there. Good job, breathe. One last one. And we'll go into a little bit of stretching today. All right, the last one is you're gonna lie down with the chair above you and you're gonna grab the chair, right? Remember we did this with our partner. We're gonna grab our chairs where our hands are coming out from in here. You're gonna lift your legs, right? And then from here, you're gonna lift your hips up as high as you can. Okay, get ready, go. So do not touch your legs to the ground. Once the bell rung and you lift your legs off the ground, they do not touch the ground until the bell goes off again. Pull them, bellies in. Almost there. All right, kick your legs forward, sit up. Whew, let me stop that. All right. I hope I got you guys sweating a little bit. All right, come up. Take a couple breaths. All right, so I'm up from the side. I'm gonna bring my hands, right? I'm gonna inhale, bring my hands above my head. Exhale, bend at the hips, come down. Put your hands on the ground, hang your head, right? And go ahead and just walk, bend one knee, bend the other knee, back and forth, from the side. And go ahead and kick your right leg back. And you're gonna come into a lunge position here, and then kick your left leg back. And go ahead and open your fingers out as wide apart from each other as much as possible. And you're gonna put every finger on the mat. Your palms are pressing on the mat, right? You're gonna open your elbows, separate your ear from your shoulders, and then you're gonna look back down to your belly, and then you're gonna bring your chest close to your thigh, right? And your hips are raised up to the ceiling. If you can, press your heels down onto the ground. And take a couple breaths here. One more. Go ahead and come forward into a plank. And with slow control motion, go ahead and inhale and then exhale and come down. Flatten your toes, right? And then from here, press your palms down to the ground and lift your upper body up, leaving your legs and your hips down onto the mat. You can go ahead and look to the right? So look at your right foot, and then turn and look at your left foot. Maybe go back to the right again. Left again. Go ahead and sit back, keeping your palm on the floor as you do this. Touch your forehead to the ground. Your hips sitting back. You're gonna come up right into a table here. And I'm gonna take my right hand and I'm gonna thread it between my left arm and my left knee. I'm gonna thread it. And then I'm gonna bring my right shoulder down onto the mat, right? And I'm gonna turn and lift up my right thumb. And then lastly, my right hip is falling to the right. So I wanna kind of center my hip. So I'm gonna pull my right hip up, try to center it. In the meantime, at the same time, I'm pressing my right shoulder down onto the ground. Good, come back up, put the right hand down. I take my left hand and do the same thing. So I'm gonna thread. I'm gonna come down, my eyes are following my left thumb here. Now I'm gonna adjust my hips. Trying to square my hips up. Come back up. Right. Go ahead and kickstand your toes. Come into a downward dog again. I'm gonna come forward into a plank again. And look, I'm gonna go ahead and bring my right leg up. And where my right hand is, follow with my left leg. And I'm gonna inhale. And come back down. Let's do that real quick, okay? So hands up, fold, right leg, kick back, left leg, kick back into a downward dog here. Come forward into a plank and lower yourself down, flatten your toes. Go ahead and lift your upper body up. Kickstand your toes, come into a downward dog again. Go ahead and bring your right leg up, follow your left leg. Inhale as you come up, and then exhale with your hands down. All right, I don't know what time it is. Woo, good job. How was it? Can we do a picture? Is that a full? Is that full?
Yeah.
Oh, look at
That's great.
oh my God, it looks like, okay. Who's good at this? Cha, I can't see you. And Jennifer. Okay. Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
That was
Woo,
awesome.
Thank you, Molly.
Huh?
Thank you as always.
Yeah, thank you. That was fun. Drink a lot of water today.
Yeah. Hey, everyone, on Friday, if you can come to Cha's 6:30 class, or if not, right at the end, we're going to do a little birthday candle lighting. And anyone who's had a birthday lately, actually, let's just throw it all in.
Who else's
I'm
birthday?
right behind you, Jimmy.
Who's had birthdays lately? I don't know.
I mean, you can celebrate my birthday again. It was in April, but you know.
Right, I know. We'll sing to you again. Yeah.
Hey,
guys-
I'll take that
Hey, Jordan
every
is
day
good.
of the year. That sounds good. I'll be there.
Good.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. Thank you, you guys, so much, and I'll see you guys back on Thursday, hopefully.
He's
Huh?
gonna
All right.
start with the-
Take care.
Thank you.
Mwah.
See you.